Previously on Fortnite Follies, the Citadel Saga. Munitions expert, okay. Alright. Oh, Brian is here.
Ready to go?
My next one that's not added is right there.
The one at the Rumble Ruins?
Yeah,
How you don't have that?
because I didn't talk to them. Okay, here's an lab report.
The glyphs are the only
Do you
clues I
want the
have for the
unpick?
intended use of the apparatus. It's not enough. Yet. The explorers
not, I
are
guess.
pushing on with excavation. I need to figure out how to power this thing.
Okay. Well, I guess that's that then.
Landing at the castle. There should be some ammunition here. I must impress Triggerfish and Jester simultaneously, a daunting task. Regardless, I'll teach both why, despite my friendly exterior, I am called an Arctic Series destroyer. I am more than just a friend. I am more than just a soldier. I am both. And I embrace both roles eagerly. In fact, the opposite is true. I'm a fearsome foe with a submachine gun, 70 ammo out of 250, no problem. Rapidly collecting it, in fact. For an important mission, this sure is easy. Effortless, almost. Not that I'm complaining, not at all. All I'm saying is, I can easily handle this type of mission. Locked chests. And I have a key. Let's see what we've got. Ooh, a golden flapjack rifle. Imagine how impressed Jester would be if I eliminated an opponent with this. I would be entrusted another new mission for sure. I mean, I know my mission is to collect ammunition for Triggerfish, but what I'm saying is, I could accomplish that, and whatever else you ordered me to do. Come on, give me as much as you wish. May I remind you, you didn't order us because you were nervous about Kata Tech getting mad about you chromifying and later destroying some of the units you ordered, but they sent us, even myself, Dora, to you. Onwards to the next area. Yes, I got them. And a lot of ammunition dropped to the ground. This is fantastic, 190 ammunition obtained so far. I'm actually doing it. They're going to be so proud. Wait, 248. They had so much ammunition. I am but 2 meager pieces of ammunition away from completing this mission. There's a fight up ahead. See what I mean? See what type of soldier you have. Watch again, as closely as you wish. See that, 2-in-1 magazine. I didn't even take damage. And I completed the mission. Ooh. Please, permission to try to complete the mission to deal damage to opponents while in water? If at any point you want to give me a nickname as well, let me know. While I and my successors will accept most any nickname, I would suggest, unless you want suspicious or odd looks directed at you, to give us either girl or unisex names. Like Tabitha, or Luna, or Lucy, or Amanda. Ah, I found what you like to call the teepee. Whether intentional or not, it kinda sounds like potty humor. Don't worry, I don't judge. I'm just making an observation. I've heard from both you and Twig Stomper that this is a great weapon. If you two can finally agree on how great a weapon is, it must actually be great. I almost said good, forgetting that you three have your own vocabulary, in which good is no longer a word of choice, but I caught myself. I'm starting to learn your language, but it is a struggle. Hang on, we've got another one. Wait. Oh no, I forgot. Please let this do something. No, just one. Arg. I was too distracted by my one-sided conversation with you. No, it's not your fault, it's mine. I should have been paying attention. Arg, that was not good, I guess. I'm being attacked again. And I'm near water. Okay. Just lead them to the shore, get into the water, and turn and shoot. Oh, thank you. Thanks for the ultimate opportunity to redeem myself. In return, I'll grant you a swift elimination, and a battle worthy of a warrior. Come on, please follow me. This won't work unless you're within range. Yes, yes. Thanks again. I really appreciate this opportunity. Oh, you're giving me an actual challenge? No worries. Whether I have to work for it, or you offer yourself for free, I'll get at least part of the mission done either way. All I ask is that you give me at least time to get down to business. In my opinion, you chose the best types of droids for a search and rescue mission. Also, thanks for the Christmas makeover. Now you can always remember when you got us, and remember that day fondly. Anyway, onwards to the mission ahead. You said ice boxes, coolers, and chests? Then a few prime prisoner of war camps come to mind. Gas stations, including the one I'm heading to in my favorite quadrant of the island, where we used to frolic in the snow. Remember when we could make giant snowballs, then ride them down the mountain, one time hitting and engulfing an opponent? Ah, good times. Ahem, anyway, I'll try not to let reminiscing get in the way of my mission. Be you rest assured, I won't waste the opportunity you've returned to me. I will make you proud. Okay, this chest didn't have fish in it, but I haven't thoroughly checked the gas station yet. Still, I can't pass up a purple teepee. Heck, I enjoy your nicknames for certain weapons. Speaking of nicknames, when do the rest of us get cute or beautiful nicknames like Dora has? I'm not trying to rush you, I'm just curious. Anyway, onwards to the mission at hand. There didn't appear to be any ice machines or coolers in this gas station. This doesn't make sense. They're usually here. Arg. I can't believe this. First day back, and already things have changed in an attempt to make me look stupid. This will not help me get back to active duty. Well, maybe another gas station will have some. I can hope. Anyway, let's just move on and see what else we can do. Maybe there might be something hidden on the roof? Yes. Oh, it's just a chest. Oh well, search it anyway. Ooh. Maven auto shotgun and slap juice. Nice. No fish, but this was still a rewarding find. Now walk near this ammo box and drink the slap juice. If memory serves. Wow, what a rush. My energy levels are off the charts. Good thing Kata tech droids can handle this energy. Otherwise I'd crash at best, or possibly explode at worst. In fact, this even seems beneficial for us. Now I can sprint far longer than I used to. Now sprinting across the grass. Now entering the snowy area. It's sad that you can't make snowballs anymore, but all good things come to an end sometime, right? Anyway, I'll just go right ahead and search this chest right quick. I just got an upgrade to my flapjack rifle, and a shield potion. Now moving on with the rest of the round. It won't be too long before my energy levels return to normal. But still, it was fun zipping across the grass without a care in the world. Not that I'm not trying to complete the mission as well. I'm just saying, it's great to be back. Uh-oh. Enemy detected on my sonar. Time to have some fun. Come here you. Haha. Got you. Arctic Destroyer 1, enemy organic 0. Sorry. I'll try to be more serious. Anyway, let's see what they had. Weaker Maven. Wait, who needs 2 flapjack rifles? Or did they drop the gray just before I arrived in favor of the blue one? And why produce? Unless you have no other choice, produce is the worst option for medical supplies, as you don't recover much health at a time. The only thing here that I see that was even somewhat smart or valuable are the small shield potions, or minis, as everyone likes to call them. I glossed over it with my confused monologue, but I just got part of the mission by picking up the shield fish. I would help it get back to sea, but I'm quite a ways from shore. It may suffocate by the time I get back to shore. Sorry little guy, and a million apologies to you, Triggerfish. Anyway, let's get back to business. Maybe, if I get to them in time, I could save the other 2. But that would mean I'd have to hurry. Given how long it's been since the round started, however, I don't think there are any prisoners of war that are still alive. I mean, the longest humans can go without breathing is 3 minutes under normal conditions. A tiny little fish may not last as long. Although, this seems more like a test, as according to our database, Triggerfish said he'd loop us in if we rescued some captured sea citizens. Very well, if that's the case, then that's one test I intend to pass, or, if I can't complete it on my own, help us pass. Fortunately, I have completed 1/3 of the challenge already. I or whatever other droid you deploy will only have to complete the other 2/3. Let's see, where else could I go in order to find ice boxes, coolers, or chests? Chests seem the most common, as they are everywhere, landmarks and named locations alike. Even that red building down below is likely to have a chest or two. Most likely only one, though, since that's the typical number for a building that size. Coolers and ice boxes, however, that's a different story. I thought for sure I'd find an ice box at a gas station, but that gas station didn't even have a cooler. Where else could I find ice boxes or coolers? A restaurant for ice boxes, perhaps? But then, we'd have to travel to easily the most dangerous city on the island, and steal from the cool lizard that gave us an honorary position in the Peace Syndicate. Do we really want to jeopardize our standing with the Peace Syndicate? Do we really want to risk life, limb, and status? I don't know. Even with my mischievous, fun-loving programming, I'm not sure that it's a great idea. So, what to do? I'll figure it out as we go along. For right now, I just need to focus on the round at hand, and head the rest of the way into the eye. Okay, now I'm in the eye, now what? Maybe move on to find more chests? I see Brutal Bastion on my map, but would it still have chests that aren't searched yet at this stage? And then there's the aforementioned deadliest city on the island up ahead in the distance, where Thunder runs his restaurant, which, according to you, he's very passionate about. Which is why I'm hesitant about stealing from him after he'd given us that position as honorary member of the Peace Syndicate. How does he handle the discipline of members that break the rules or otherwise upset him? I also remember you telling me that Evie was listed as under probation. I wonder how they handle probation, but I'm not eager to get you in trouble to find out. Because then, what type of friend or soldier would I be if I did that to you? A bad example of both, I would think. I spotted another enemy looper, but unlike the last one, I wasn't about to engage them in battle without a cause. The difference is distance. From the distance of the looper I just spotted, I wasn't as easily noticed, whereas in the first looper's case, a meeting was inevitable from the start. Therefore, for the sake of this mission, I would much rather leave them alone. If they were one of those architects I've seen and heard about, I wouldn't survive the conflict. If they were better than me in combat alone, I would have been as good as eliminated. Ipso facto, I won't needlessly engage them. Anyway, hopping into this wind tunnel as I make my way to the cafe I marked that's across the street from a former gas station. Hopefully, it won't be 0 for 2. Hopefully, this one will actually have a cooler or ice box for me. Regardless, due to the first gas station's disappointing result, I won't get my hopes up too high. We'll see what happens. That's all I can say about it. Hang on a minute, there's another enemy looper in the way. Engaging the opponent with full prejudice. Opponent eliminated. Moving in to check into their dropped equipment. Most of what I saw that I wanted was ammunition. Collecting the ammunition in question. Time to get back to the cafe. Just taking a beeline to the mushrooms that'll help me exit the pit, and moving on back to the cafe. Cafe spotted, traveling there at full speed. I guess that opponent didn't truly understand the importance of a good ambush, as I didn't take any damage at all. They had plenty of opportunities to nail me with a devastating volley, but they didn't even hit me. Oh well. The less I have to worry about, the better. Haha. Now entering the cafe, beginning search. Okay, nothing on the inside. Nothing around the back either. Where are they? This obscene lack of ice boxes and coolers is really getting annoying, now. Where are they? Bah, moving on. I was hoping to at least get my second fish from here. But, as feared, that's 0 for 2. Okay, what's next? I'm still sure that, most of the time, gas stations have ice boxes, or at least coolers, in them. Am I just getting unlucky? Oh, you've marked that area for me? What's the significance?
A big party was going on there, with a lot of coolers around.
Oh, was it? Why didn't you just say that earlier? Well, better late than never, I suppose. Anyway, making my way to the party site. Hopefully the festivities aren't still ongoing, or else this could be awkward to explain. Cannonball. What? I'm a fun-loving Arctic destroyer. Didn't expect that from me? Well, that was part of your Christmas present. A squad of Arctic destroyers, some with different personality programming. I am one of the friendly, fun-loving, though mischievous ones. I'm still meant to be taken seriously, but to you, I'm gentle, friendly, and loyal. As Dora mentioned, this was due to you being afraid that Kata Tech wouldn't trust you with their droids again, yet here we are. And unlike our more serious and stoic predecessors, we were designed for both deployment on the battlefield, as well as friendly interactions on base. And as long as you'll still have us, we will do our level best to please you. Or, if it came down to it, protect you and the base, if it's within our power. Anyway, I am nearing the site you've marked. Just a little bit west of Creaky Compound. Hopefully, you're right, and there are still coolers on site. And hopefully, we aren't too late, and our opponents haven't already gotten to them. But, we'll see. I'm willing to try anything to get this mission done. Or at the very least, as close to done as I can manage. Anyway, I'm so close to the site that I can practically smell the different water. But the storm is coming in. I will have to work fast in order to get any progress on the mission. So, if you could please, would you direct me to each location where the coolers are or used to be? Alright, so, this way, recording path to memory. Swimming across. There's a chest here, but I'm after coolers. Health has went down by 12%. I'm starting to think that this was a bad idea. Those wild wasps wanted a piece of me. I'm sorry, I hate to retreat so soon, but storm just came in. Even with the augment that allows Mud to repair my systems, I wouldn't be able to withstand the storm for very long. Maybe a minute and 23 seconds at my level of health before the Mud repaired my systems again. As I said before, I apologize for retreating so soon, but I would be of no use to you if I got eliminated. Anyway, I will attempt to find another gas station to search, or really, any place that has a possibility of having a cooler, which, thinking about it now, could be just about anywhere. Heading to next predicted because storm will move again in 42 seconds. Which seems long in some cases on this island, but when it comes to the storm, it doesn't seem as long at all. And Kata Tech has reported frightening news about other Kata Tech droids developing storm sickness after spending enough time in the storm. Evidently, it's not just a biological issue. The storm starts progressively becoming more corrosive and powerful with each passing second once enough time passes while the droid in question remains within it. It's happened to many Tsuki 2.0, and Copper Wasp models. On top of that, there's also the increase in power during certain later phases of the storm outside of this terrifying condition. Anyway, now I have reached some cargo crates. Inside one of them is a chest. Given that's one of the mission criteria, I am moving in to secure the contents. Once again, no fish. Arg, I hate to admit it, but I'm losing hope that I'll even make much more of a dent in the mission at this point. I keep looking into every possible angle, but at this point, I'm just too unlucky for this. You may as well go ahead and deploy another droid. Because I can't find any more fish. At least, from the container's triggerfish mentioned. Still, there was a point at which I picked a shield fish up off the floor, and it counted. But it could have been taken out of any of the container's triggerfish mentioned. Given how badly my luck's been going outside of that one instance, any other instance of me picking up a fish off the ground would not count next time. It's infuriating. It's frustrating. And yet, given my record this round, it's 100% expected. Now exiting the pit, and riding my raptor into the Japanese quadrant of the island. If I have to steal from Thunder, I'll take the fall. Don't try to defend me, this was all my idea, if I have no other choice. It would be better if the actual perpetrator was put under probation instead of the commanding officer who had nothing to do with this decision except for telling me to complete the mission in any way I could.
No.
I mean it, Jester, let me do this.
No.
Let me take the fall, the full blame. Stay out of it. Anyway, I'm not yet going into Mega City, for as I said before, stealing from Thunder should be a last resort, and I haven't searched this quadrant this round. In fact, I'm stunned I haven't considered this before. Driftbridge. The racetrack north of Mega City. What racetrack wouldn't offer concessions to the audience watching the race? That seems like it would be a horrible business practice. My mind is made up. I'm riding to Driftbridge. It may end up being a harrowing journey, as I'm riding along the outskirts of Mega City itself. How did nobody see nor shoot at us? I'm being dead serious. Aside from the bite that one of this raptor's kind dealt it, we are both completely unharmed. Regardless, we're en route to Driftbridge, and short of elimination, there's nothing that can stop us. Now searching for coolers. Hopefully, I can see at least one by the time I search this entire racetrack. Nothing in this direction. No, not here. Come on, come on. I thought I had it, this time. Gah. I just keep getting more unlucky by the minute. Where are they? Fortunately, Driftbridge is in the eye, but it won't be long before the other loopers get here, as well. Alongside stealing the coolers that were here, they could eliminate us before we could find and search the coolers. Arg. I'm getting so tired of this. Where are they? Oh, good, there's the concession stand. Maybe, just maybe, it'll have at least one. No. Just a produce box, cash register, safe, and big pot. Great. Exactly as expected, but still incredibly irritating. Alright, this is the only part of Driftbridge I haven't searched yet. If there isn't even a hint of a cooler in this direction, I will cut my losses and move on. That's really all I'd be able to do. Taking fire. Why? Why have you done this? All I want is to just find and open a cooler and pick up the fish within. Is that too much to ask? Wait. You'll get eliminated. No. Because they're after me. Wow. That was impressive. And intense. I thought we were goners. Look at this. I had no right to win this. They had significantly better weapons. Maybe I still have a chance of getting another cooler after all. But first things first, I should grab these weapons so that nobody can use them against me again. Enhanced drum shotgun? I'd rather not be staring down that weapons barrel. Let's see what else we've got. Lots of ammo, but I can't hold any more. And, what are these? Wild Guard Relic's cloak gauntlets? If memory serves, these turn you invisible. Okay, let's see if there are any coolers in here. No. Absolutely not. Well, moving on to the next area of interest. Following the track, as there may be another section that I haven't been to yet. I sure hope I find something else soon. This feeling of uselessness is really getting old. I see one of the light fixtures they've installed around the track, so, quite possibly, a set of bleachers are here, and there's another looper.
Well, that's another unit down. Let's move on to the next one, I guess.
Alright, here we go. Onwards to the gas station. Like V3A3, I know that usually, gas stations have ice boxes, so let's see if this is one of those times that they actually have one. Someone was trying to shoot innocent little me out of the sky? For shame. I haven't even done anything to you. Just hold your hogs until I grab a weapon, and I'll get back to you soon. Alright, they won't listen, because they don't hear me, so I need to grab a weapon as soon as possible. But before that, I need to find the icebox or cooler so that if I get eliminated, at least I'll have accomplished part of my mission. An accomplished part of my mission, I have. And, double bonus, I can even return this little fish back to the sea before it suffocates. Just give me a minute to drink these shield potions, and I'll get you right back to your home. Alright, let's go, little buddy. Time to set you well and truly free. Just take you onto this hill. Preparing throwing sequence. Adjusting trajectory. And fire. Oh boy, I didn't notice those rocks. But he missed them. Good. Now it's time to move on with the rest of the round. Have a safe swim, you hear? Don't bite any more worms on hooks if you know what's good for you. Anyway, let's see if I can rescue any more fish. As V3A3 also said, you chose the best droids in your entire army for this mission. It's actually great to be in the field again. I enjoy my time on base, but I enjoy active duty just as much, or more. More than anything, I just want to help. I don't feel like I'm much help just cooped up at Fort 7. And especially since I let that conniving assassin droid slip right past us and steal all of our other battle droids. That really made me feel useless when you reported that they were stolen, and the battle was lost that day. Anyway, I should really focus on the round at hand instead of wallowing in my feelings of guilt. Now about to search this chest. Contents, once I get in a great position. Ah, perfect. A Maven auto shotgun, shells, gold bars, big pot, and wood. Collecting all of it. Now drinking the big pot. Yes, I have adopted the looper's name of the shield potion as part of my vocabulary. That was one of the easier terms. I still have trouble, as you heard earlier, replacing good with great, but I'm working on improving that. Mostly what throws me for a loop is the fact that your group is the only one that insists on doing that, to my knowledge. Anyway, I'm off track again. A million pardons. Anyway, I'm making my way into the pit. More specifically, the shady stilts section. Raptors detected, making approach. Raptor approached, commencing mounting process. Raptor mounted and tamed. The animals of this island are easier to tame than they used to be. Older model Tsuki and copper wasps had to feed them and pet them back in Chapter 2, Season 6, but now, all we have to do since Chapter 3, Season 3 is hop onto their backs. Why this is, I have no idea, but something changed about the animals. And raptors can be even easier, as merely hatching their eggs is enough to tame the raptors inside. It truly is fascinating, the power of a looper. Even mechanical loopers can do this. With all this in mind, what all types of untapped power will even mechanical loopers discover by the end of this? Anyway, I'm once again off track. Now capturing a capture point, as this often gives you better weapons. A capture point at the Citadel, however, served a far more important purpose, reuniting the River Guard with the Fox clan. It's amazing that we've gained so many allies in the course of 3 months. The Peace Syndicate, River Guard, Fox Clan, Luminaries, and the Unseen. Though, I must admit, what Renzo said to Jester was unsettling. Even though the syndicates are supposedly in harmony, we need to keep an eye on Renzo. The capture point is almost fully captured. Scratch that, the capture point is fully captured. Preparing to collect weapons. A blue flapjack rifle is among them. Yes. Now I can prove myself a fierce combatant. I have a lot to make up for, so I'll try to make you proud. Splashing us both with a slap splash. It's crazy how even splashing yourself with this stuff fills you with so much boundless energy. And it's even more amazing that Kata Tech designed us to be able to tolerate this level of energy without serious harm. As V3A3 mentioned, if you overload a machine, it could crash, at best, or flat out explode, at worst. I and the rest of the Arctic series destroyers have taken serious risks to our systems with these slap products. However, it only allows us to sprint without stopping, and restores our systems and shields. Now moving on with the rest of the round. Let's try and find some more coolers, ice boxes, or extremely lucky chests with fish in them. Regardless of what I find first, if it has a fish in it, that would be great. There. See, I'm not completely hopeless. It's just tricky to consistently replace good with great. Or maybe I just need to take private lessons from Spidey. Maybe I will. It'll probably help us grow even closer as an army. Gunfire detected up ahead. Gunfire detected to the right as well. This pit is an active war zone at the moment. But I need to remember my mission. Unless I and my raptor are in danger, these loopers mean nothing to me. Bye-bye, Crystal. You should have prepared yourself before facing us. Jester has told us about loopers like you. Okay, right into another fight. Uh-oh. The banana's an architect. I think we're through. Stay here, and wish me luck. So he climbed over this building? Very well. I'm going to follow him. There's a ramp to the right. There he is. On guard. My shotgun is empty. Uh-oh. I told you to stay behind. Switching to pistol.
No worries, we'll get him next time. Alright, sending the next droid out.